we?
Hazel and V. Period. She needed an intro. There it is.
Okay, no, for real, y'all. Like, I've really been trying to work on an intro. I don't know what our intro is gonna be. It ain't that one. I don't like that.
It made you laugh though. All right, so.
Okay, but hey, y'all, we are back. It's really just showing you guys the instruments that were used.
The instruments. Yes, instruments.
To be pregnant. Right now we are currently 13 weeks on the day. And
we gotta figure out what fruit our baby is.
Oh, I already looked.
What is it?
Did I tell you today? I don't know if I told you. Apple, I think.
From a plum to an apple?
No, remember it was a lemon.
Okay.
Now it's an apple.
Okay.
I had to double check, but we are 13 weeks on the day. I would love to show you guys a belly bump, but we are obviously in the car. We are just at the park.
We did not get pregnant in the car. We're just in the car.
We're just
chilling.
in the car relaxing. We just decided to roll the camera because we haven't recorded anything in a while, and we're about to post a video, so go watch that video. But anyway, we are here to show you guys the instruments that were used in order for us to get pregnant. If you guys watched the previous video, that's the video of us getting pregnant. But at the time we were outside and we didn't have the things with us, so we just want to actually show you guys the things. Again, not that much things that you're gonna need, but we had a lot left over because luckily we
definitely got some stuff left over from the next baby. Luckily
we only had to go 2 times in our insemination, so we actually have physically everything to show you guys that we
and we're gonna break down, like, so if you do watch the first video, we inseminated twice, so we have everything from both times that we inseminated.
Yeah, so yeah, because we didn't switch up the second time, but we still have everything from the first time. Anyways, let's get it started, y'all. So you have, oh, it's right here. So let's see if we can.
Easy at home.
Actually, of course, still have some in the package, so we're going to show you guys a couple of those. But these is what we use to track my ovulation. And also, this is what we used when we found out that we were pregnant originally.
This is the ovulation strip.
Blue for ovulation, yep.
And it comes with the app you download on your phone, and these literally just like scan in.
You just scan them literally on your phone.
Yeah, I got one. But, you know, it basically just, you just pee in a cup, dip it in the stick, dip the stick in the cup, and then scan it into the phone.
I believe it's for like 30 seconds, 30 seconds or something like that. You just leave it in the cup. And
you want to use these every day of your cycle?
Every single day after the day that you get off of your period. Like, literally, as soon as you're off your period, you start tracking. It's going to be a low number. It's going to be probably like 3, 5. It's going to be low. But that is when you know your base number. And it's good to know your base number from when you
start tracking your ovulation the day you get off of your period.
When you stop your period, the first day.
So you use these, track every day, keep up with the numbers. You're looking for the highest number. Once you get that highest number,
that's your peak number. And then you're gonna go into, once you find your peak number, depending on how you want to do it, you might want to do this before. Again, in the video, we're going to tell you, we're not going to tell you which days to do it. The first time we inseminated 4 days. The second time, which is the time that we got pregnant, we literally only inseminated 1 day. And that was the day after I got my peak number. So my peak, and then the next day, we saw it going down. And we did the whole...
Numbers going down, egg coming down.
That's the day that we did the whole insemination. And the first thing that we needed before you do the insemination is Precedit. This is what it looks like. We got it off of Amazon. I'm trying to block the sun for y'all, but we got it off Amazon. It was about $30. Oh, this kit came with 70 ovulation strips and 30 pregnancy tests. And I believe it was like $20. Don't quote me, but I believe it was $20. All this stuff came off of Amazon except for 2 things. We'll still tell you guys how much those were, but that's the back.
They have a syringe too. They come with a syringe. This is what the syringe looks like.
And literally, you open up, you twist the syringe on like you would do like baby medicine, You don't have, you gonna do it?
Yeah.
So they can see it.
Oh, they thumbs down me. And then push it in.
Push, and then you literally inject it up, and then
Once you get the Precedit in there, put it in there about 15 to 30 minutes
before
you
you're
inseminate.
inseminating.
And that just helps to lubricate the inside of the vagina.
All of that, so that your sperm can actually travel to where it needs to go. And then the next thing that we needed was the soft cup.
We could take one out.
These are the soft cups that we got.
These are organic.
Oh wait, I think it was upside down when I just showed them.
Flex cup.
It looks like that. They're organic, and we got them from Walmart. I believe these were what, like $9. They weren't expensive. They were about $9.
It comes with 12 discs.
It comes with 12 of them. And we're about to open one to show you guys what it looks like, so then we can show you guys the next steps that we actually did, like easier, so you guys can see it. So you open up the pack, and it looks like this. Do not open up the pack until you are literally ready to give it to your donor for them to do what it do inside of the cup. So that way it can stay sterile, and you know, you're not really doing too much germs and all that good stuff. Anyways, it looks like that, and they go ahead.
So the first insemination, we soft cup.
So we used the soft cup all 4 days, but the
third day
middle 2 days
syringe.
is we use the syringe. And the first time, first, so you'll push the cup in, and the donor would go there, and then literally tighten it up so that it literally look like this. They'll tighten it up because the more air hits the sperm, it kills it off. So you do it like that.
We actually had a little cup,
we did.
That we sat right on top of it.
This is what we did when we had to put it in. Okay, yeah, I'm jumping parts. We had an 8 ounce. It was literally an 8 ounce tin cup that I used for one of my candles. We just so happened to have it there, and it literally fit perfectly on there. So we had them do it in there, and then they put the top on there, and then they transfer it to her. So when she had it,
so when you soft cup, you're just gonna get the soft cup. You want to kind of try to fit it perfectly. This, you can kind of push it in a little bit and kind of guide it in, but you want to be very slow and careful when you're doing it, because you don't want to lose anything. And this literally sits right on top of the cervix. For anybody who's ever used a soft cup, it won't let anything leak out. So.
And then you'll literally, the first time we did it, we propped up on a pillow. If that is all you can do, I would recommend going as high on a pillow as possible. Okay? As high as possible, because we're not actually able to put it in there directly, shoot it. So you want that levitation to be able to be elevated, so that you're not, if you're just doing soft cut, you just do that. So then the first go around, this is the syringes that we used. I just opened the pack, but that was closed, and it literally looks like that. We got this off of Amazon. I believe these were about $8 or so. And the way she used it, when we did do the syringe day, they did the same method with the collecting the sperm. They put it in the cup, put the top on there, and when she was ready, she took the lid off and she put it in. I held it a little bit, and she sucked it. It's slow but fast, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you just
you want to be slow.
She had to hold it for me.
Yeah,
I was like,
you want to.
She's like, legs up. I'm like, hold this.
Of the, what's that called? Syringe.
And this is pretty airtight. I played with it a little bit before I used one.
We
just
practiced
playing
with
the
water.
stuff. We actually did practice, but we tried it with water. And I sucked some water into it, and I just kind of held it. And it does come with a cap.
It does.
But I just kind of wanted to see how airtight it really was. And there was no water that came out. So
it definitely doesn't leak, but you just don't want to collect air when you're sucking it in. And then you also, that's why I say as slow as possible, but I also say as fast as possible, because you don't want air to be hitting the sperm that is in this cup. Now that it's open, you don't want it to be dying off. And then after she put the syringe in, she collected as much as possible. Of course, there was still a little bit in here, so I just held it tight while she put the syringe in. You guys will see the process when we did it. But that's how we did it when we were talking about it in that last video. And then
keep the syringe in for at least 15 seconds. But
yeah,
I think the first go around we inseminated 4 times. I'm pretty sure I left.
We used the syringe like
we used
twice.
the syringe twice, and I think I left it about 20 seconds. And then after I pulled out the syringe, I immediately like followed. Like I literally kind of let the tip of the syringe kind of like be at the base of this cup, and I slid it right in as quick as I could, so I didn't lose anything, and we didn't lose anything during that process either.
We did it. Now that was the first go around. The only thing different, and again we said this in the video, the only thing different that we did the second time is the syringe type that we used.
Hospital. Bam.
A real life hospital syringe. We're not gonna open this because y'all, this is, I'm telling you,
gold.
Holy grail.
Precious gold. It actually has like, I was talking about the little tip that it has, but this, you can literally put it at the tip of the cervix. Literally. Like you can, your cervix pretty much literally just about this big.
A little bit if you want to. And that way when you suck, and then the way that it sucked all
like of
the sperm out of the soft cup the second go around, I mean that syringe got all of it. There was no itty bitty left over. We only put the soft cup back in just for safety measures. Yeah. Like I'm telling y'all. A hospital syringe, okay? And then is literally the only thing that we did different. The second go around. We still used the Precedit 30 minutes before. We still did we still used the soft cup for him to, put their sample in. We still used a syringe. It was just a different syringe. And we still use these test kits to track our ovulation for the second go around when we didn't do it the first time. So other than
syringe got it done in one day.
One day. And that golden day for us was the day after my peak.
The highest number.
We was literally watching it go down. And before it got down to my regular base. And that's why it's going down. Yeah, that's why it's good to know your base. Like, you literally start tracking the day after. What we were saying, start doing it the day after so you can know your low number. Like, we didn't want to go nowhere near that low number. Like, you want to stay above.
Have double peak. Like, some women will have their base number will be like a 3 or 5. Then they'll have a number that's like 13.
Yeah.
Then they'll have one that's like
20-something. 30-something
off the Richter scale, and you would have thought that maybe that 13 would have been a higher, like it's a high number you're cited because it's a high number, but no, like. And then another thing for
us, and we don't know if this is for every single woman. I mean, I kind of figured it was kind of the same for us. Our peak is when you probably go around 20-25. When you see about 20-25 pop up on the app, that's when you're probably like, okay, if this is not my peak, it's gonna be a high number. So if you guys want to start doing the put your sperm in before you get to your peak, that's a good day to do it when you're about 20-25. And if you test the next day and you're higher, then that's going to probably be your peak. It's probably not going to go up that much higher. But again, everybody is different. And again, make sure that you buy the right strips to go to the app. Because we had a problem when we were doing it for the first few times and we realized we were doing it wrong.
We were
using the strip on the wrong app. Like,
we had 3 different pregnancy or ovulation tracking apps.
It was very much,
and they read different
high numbers. Like the first, when we tested, was like a 1.19 LH, and we're like, whoa.
And that's like
1.19.
When you're trying to get pregnant, you start getting into the hormone levels and numbers that you need to look for. You'll understand.
Yeah, you'll understand what we're talking about. But 1.19 was realistic. It was unrealistic. Like, how was our
you're probably the most fertile person I've ever seen in my life. Like, what? Because we tracked my ovulation for almost a year. 5-6 months.
Yeah, we were.
And I never saw a number like that. Never. And I know I'm fertile.
The most we probably saw for her was like 32. And that was about where mine was. Mine was 27 when we actually got the right ovulation strips to go with the app. Like, mine was actually at about 27. So yeah. Other than that, y'all, I promise you, we didn't use nothing different. We didn't use nothing too crazy. We didn't use anything too expensive. Literally, all of this together was probably at most
$70 maybe.
No, it wasn't even 70.
I mean,
at
this
most
is about 20,
that's 20.
10.
That's 30. That's 60.
60, and then the
This was like
10 and
no,
free.
this was like $4. Okay, yeah, the most we spent was $70 tops off of Amazon. Well, I mean, of course we had to pay for the sperm and stuff like that, but instrument wise, literally $70, and we were able to get that done, get it out of there, knock it out the park, because we said we gonna have a baby in 2024 and it's gonna be a Libra.
And just make sure your energy is great.
Yes,
like we went through after the first insemination, it was just very mentally trying.
Exactly, and we're not gonna try to say that it's easy. We're not going to say keep your energy up like we kept our energy up.
We did not.
I broke down.
But like, even though we had that kind of like blad energy, like we very much still kept
going.
The goal.
Yeah.
What we wanted.
When I tell you guys the day that we did our insemination, everything was going wrong.
Like left.
It
was like a chaotic day.
Chaotic.
The baby was created in chaos, okay?
Like, why are we even, like, it's not going to work. And y'all,
why are we even here?
Like, it works. You just have to calm yourself down in the process. Like, when I was out my head for 45 minutes, I had no choice but to manifest because I'm on my head and I'm hurting right now. I'm not going to be mad because we're doing this late.
It was a beautiful process, though.
It was great.
It was, after the storm blew over, we just been all smiles.
Yeah, that's great. And now we are officially in our second trimester. And first trimester was beautiful. I'm going to definitely have a video on that. It's coming here soon. I'm probably going to record it now. So if you see me in the same outfit, don't be mad, okay? We're still here. We're in the same. Okay, but anyways, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up because, again, it's a real quick, simple one. You just do what you do. Put it in there, get it done. And we will see you guys in the next video.